What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I just got back from the gym, had a good leg day, had a little glute pump. I have to show it off, but I wanted to talk about discipline for a minute, which I said I was going to talk about before, but even more so today because of the workout that I had. And then on a recent post I made, I got a very interesting comment. Don't mind the trash in the background. I'm gonna move in a minute. But I had an interesting comment on like a reel that I posted yesterday on my Instagram, and I addressed it on my Instagram story, but I planned on talking about this anyways because I feel like discipline is something that people get a little mixed up with, like listening to your body. There's listening to your body and there's discipline and commitment. So I just want to quickly talk about the difference between it and when it comes to hitting your goals and just sort of addressing it because I feel like it's really important. Okay, we're back in our usual spot. Also, these are the Gymshark training shirts, the crop tops. If you haven't gotten these, I highly recommend them. I have like 3 of them. They're so stretchy and like thin. I don't know, I love them. I wanted to point that out. And I'll put my link in the description as well, in case you guys do want to shop. But getting into discipline, I'm gonna try and make this quick because I do want to eat. I'm having a little Fairlife protein shake thing. They have 30 grams of protein. I just grabbed it because it was like quick right in my fridge to have something right after my workout. But I am going to make a good meal after this. But quickly talking about discipline. So listening to your body and discipline are one and the same, but also different. So I am the biggest advocate, which I feel like most people are at this point, for listening to your body when it needs something. Always listening to your body when it comes to food and when it comes to fitness. So listening to your body when it's hungry. Eat something, eat a little something, even if it's too close to a meal. Like have a little snack if you're not gonna eat for like another hour or two. It's just a little something to sort of acknowledge your body's hungry, give it what it's asking for without like going too far. Same with when you're full and you're satisfied, you think you should keep eating just because it's on your plate, but you're listening to your body, you know you're full, you know you're satisfied, and you don't need to eat anymore. So listening to your body in that sense is also very important when it comes to nutrition. But when it comes to listening to your body for fitness, what I mean by that is when your body is so sore. Like you're gonna go work out, but you notice, wow, I'm really sore, like kind of rough to move. Maybe it's with your legs from your last leg day and you're doing legs again now. And they're just still so sore from last time. And you think, oh, maybe I should go, I'll just go a little lighter. Give your body that rest. I know, like, maybe you have nothing else to do and, like, the gym is on your schedule. It's not a rest day. Give your body that rest. Your body still needs a lot of recovery if it's still that sore. And just listen to it. Do some stretching. Maybe go and do some cardio, something like that. But if you really feel like you want to keep moving, which is still a great option to do. But listen to your body and give it the rest that it needs, that it's asking for. The same goes for when you're not feeling well. So maybe you have a headache, maybe you feel a little cold coming on, maybe you do have a little cold, which especially after COVID, people just shouldn't be going to the gym when they're sick. I know it's kind of hard. I was 100% the type, like just a little head cold or a little cold, like I would still go because I would feel 10 times better. And I feel like it helps to keep moving and sweating it out, you know what I mean? But it is best to stay home. But then going along with that, so if you're sick and you don't feel good, you have a headache, maybe your stomach hurts, something like that, and I know it's frustrating, but it's probably best that you don't go to the gym and you just let your body rest. Maybe the headache will pass, stomach ache will pass, maybe you'll feel 10 times better from your cold or whatever it is the next day. Just listen to your body and take that rest. There's a huge difference. Now, here's where the difference with discipline and listening to your body is. If you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I'm just like really tired, or I want to sleep in a little more, or I just don't feel like it today, it's rainy, I'm feeling lazy, whatever, that's not listening to your body. Like you're listening, yeah, you're lazy, you're a little tired, but that is not an excuse. You can still get up and go to the gym. That's something that is not holding you back. that is just what it is. It's laziness, to put it very bluntly. And I say this because I have experienced this too. And the other day, because usually I go to the gym after work. I work 9:30 to 5:30, and I have to leave about 40 minutes earlier to go to work, because in case there's traffic. So I'm getting up at like 8, and then I go to the gym after work, and I usually don't get home till around 8 because it takes me about 40 minutes to get to the gym from work. So I have like longer days. They're not, like physically demanding, obviously. It's just a long day. So it's like after work, I know it's going to take me 40 minutes to get to the gym. I'm already a little tired from work. It was a rainy day, and I definitely prefer to work out in the morning, but I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Maybe I should. That's another thing with discipline. I'm clearly not disciplined enough to continue doing that. But going after has been working well for me. But anyways, I just didn't feel like it. And I was like, I always pack my stuff to go to the gym, obviously. I have a little pre-workout snack. I have my gym bag ready. I have my outfit ready to go. And so obviously I already had that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna put it on. We're gonna go. It's gonna be whatever. It was a leg day, of course. And like a leg day on top of already not wearing a workout is brutal. Not to mention, it was quad day. I believe it was quad day. Yes, it was. And I just don't like quad day as much. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. We're gonna do some little isolation movements, some accessories. That's it. We're just gonna go in. We're gonna get in and out. We're gonna get it done. And that's that. So I was set on that. I got to the gym. I took my pre-workout. I started my warm-up, and I was feeling okay. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit there. We'll do some squats, but I'm not gonna go heavy. We're just gonna do a couple of them just to get them done, just to get some compounds in, to keep that strength up, and be done with it. Whatever. And so I finished my warm-up. I start squatting. I end up hitting not one, but 2 new PRs, because I started my workout and I just felt so good. Like, I started those squats, I did my warm-up sets, and I was like, wow, I'm just feeling really good now that I'm doing this. And I kept going, and I was like, wow, I got up to 225, and I did it for 2, which I've never done before. So that was a rep PR, and I 100% had 3 in me. But I felt so good with that, and I was like, you know what? Today I just feel like trying a PR. So my previous PR was 230 pounds for squats. So I went to 235, and I got it for 1, and it went up pretty smoothly. I think I definitely could have had 240. But I mean, after that, I was on a high. I finished my workout, and for quads, for any exercise, you don't need a lot, or for any, training day, like, you don't need a lot of exercises. The amount of exercises doesn't determine the workout, but I did maybe like 4 things, I believe. I did some squats, some lunges, some leg extensions, and something else. I don't remember, whatever. But the point is, I did it, and I had a fantastic workout. I had 2 PRs, and I was just feeling so good. I burned a lot of calories, which doesn't really matter. I'm just talking in terms of me being in a deficit and trying to hit a certain goal by a certain time. And I was just feeling so good, and I left the gym feeling great. And to think that I didn't want to go, but I told myself, look, you have a goal you want to hit. You are already packed and ready to go. Like, just get your ass there, basically. And 8 or 9 times out of 10, if you don't feel like going to the gym and then you push yourself and you go, you are going to feel so much better afterwards. You're going to be so glad that you went. You're going to feel great. And 8 out of 10 times, I want to say, for me personally, the workout ends up being one of my best workouts. And I just didn't feel like going. And I got there and I had a fantastic workout. Then it's like today. Today, I did not feel like going. It's a Sunday. It's usually a rest day for me. And I just woke up and I didn't feel like going. But I took a rest day yesterday, and I usually aim for 5 to 6 days a week. And my boyfriend was golfing this morning, and I was like, I have the whole morning. I might as well go. So I went and I did my workout. I went for sort of a PR on deadlifts. My previous PR is 315. But if you've been following me for a while on like Instagram, where I talked about it the most, I hurt my back last year and I haven't really been deadlifting. Well, I didn't deadlift for a while. So I started deadlifting again maybe like 2 months ago, and I'm up to about 265 is the highest I've gone since. And today I tried to do 275 again and I did not get it. And the rest of my workout, I don't know, it was It was decent. It was a leg day. I did a couple things, did maybe 5 things, the bare minimum, didn't really go too heavy. And that was it. But so it was kind of a shitty workout, but I'm proud of myself for going and pushing through because I knew I had no excuse not to go. And I still felt great after. Like, I got a decent pump, I guess. I still felt great after because I went, I got my body moving, I did something, and that alone is good. There was still some endorphins flowing, but the workout was like, it was okay. But I went and I got it done. Now, yesterday I posted a reel on Instagram about this, about not wanting to go to the gym, but you're disciplined, you're committed to your goals, and you show up, and sometimes, most times, it turns out to be a fantastic workout. And I got a comment. Now, I replied to it, and then he deleted it, so it's not there anymore. But I addressed it on Instagram anyways because I thought it was a good thing to address, so I'm addressing it on here as well, because the comment was, people make working out look so hard, it's lifting, literally relax, or something like that. Like, lifting weights is easy, relax, blah, blah, blah. Something like that. And, like, yes, lifting weights is easy. That was not the point of the post. The point is, like, lifting weights is the easy part. Like, once you're at the gym and you get there, like, that is the easy part, is, like, just getting a workout done. Whether it's a shitty workout or it's a great workout. Like, you went, you got something done, you got your body moving, you put yourself a little closer to your goal, and, like, you'll feel better regardless because you did something. Even if it's not a good workout, you're going to feel better regardless because you pushed through and you got it done. But that's not the point. The point is the discipline part of it. It's everything else that goes into it. It's the nutrition part is hard. The body dysmorphia, that's hard. Not seeing yourself the way other people might see you, or just not knowing how other people might see you, and overthinking everything. That's hard. And the days where everything is working against you, the days where you have no motivation, that's what's hard. The discipline part is hard. No, it's not the gym part that's hard, which, like I said, once you get there, you just do a workout. Whether it's what you planned on doing or not, you're doing something, like I said. The discipline part is hard. It's getting there on the days where you feel like you can't. That is the hard part, and that's the idea behind what I posted. Not, just going to the gym and lifting. Like, that's not it. And I feel like that's just a really important difference that a lot of people don't understand. And it's something really important to sort of understand. And that's why I wanted to address it, because who knows how many other people sort of think this. But if you are committed to a goal, like, you're gonna have to push yourself. There are gonna be days where it's going to be very hard. And, like, you have a goal, maybe you have a deadline for that goal, and you want to commit to yourself and you want to push this for yourself. Now, let alone if you're in, like, some sort of competing. So if you're doing, obviously, like, prep, bodybuilding, like, you're competing, that's totally different, and that obviously requires 10 times more discipline, and you do have a deadline for that, and you are putting something on the line for that. Like, that, of course, is way different, and by all means, like, 10 times harder. But even just for yourself, like, I work out for myself. I have goals for myself. I don't, like, yes, I'm going on vacation and however long, and I want to look a certain way, feel a certain way, whatever. But even if I wasn't, like, I am setting goals for myself, and I want to achieve those goals, and this is why I'm doing it. Which, of course, there's people who just go to the gym and they lift for their health or just for fun or whatever, and that's totally fine too. And, like, when you feel lazy and you don't want to go, you don't go, and, like, that's fine. But I'm talking about when you have a specific goal and you are trying to commit yourself and you want to achieve that goal by a certain time, or just achieving that goal in general. Like, you have to be disciplined, and there's going to be days where it's going to be so hard, and sometimes it will win, like, the laziness will win, the intrusive thoughts will win, and like, that's happened to me plenty of times where I've been lazy and I just say, all right, I'm just not gonna go today, whatever, I'll go another day and make up for it, which that can be fine too. You take a different rest day, but still, like, some days it's gonna win, and then you'll feel shitty about yourself for not doing it, and it happens. Like, I can't count how many times that's happened to me over the course of however many years I've been lifting, like 5 years. But I just wanted to make this to point out that you listen to your body. It's very important. Giving your body rest when it needs it, listening if it doesn't feel good, things like that are very important, and that's going to help you towards your goals too, because you're letting your body recover. But if you just feel lazy, if you just don't feel like it, that is just an excuse. That is not a good excuse either. Like, you can get up and you can go, and there's going to be hard days, and there's going to be days you don't have the motivation, and you really have to find it, and maybe you don't, and you just go, and that's it. And maybe you have a shitty workout, maybe it turns out to be one of your best workouts. It's going to go either way. But if you are committed to a goal, you have to be disciplined. Discipline means going on those hard days. Discipline means finding your own motivation. Discipline means doing it for yourself. And obviously, like I said, if you're competing or doing something like that, that's like a totally different ballpark. I'm talking in terms of like my experience and just like my opinion, I guess, on it. If you're someone who is just setting goals for yourself personally, because it's just up to you. Like, maybe you do have a coach, but if you are on your own, like, you have to have your own discipline, and you have to push yourself, and it's going to be hard a lot of days. And like I said, when you get to the gym, that's the easy part, is just getting a workout done. Regardless, like I said, if it's good or not, at least you went and you got something done, and you can feel good about yourself for getting your body moving. But it's the other factors. It's controlling, when you listen to your body, and controlling your nutrition, and not forcing yourself to eat more, or maybe turning down a certain snack for a different one, or certain meal for a different one, and just things like that, and having to push through on the days where you just don't feel like going. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. And like I said, maybe you get there and you have one of the best workouts, and maybe you don't. But you're going to feel better regardless, because you went and got it done. But listen to your body if it's sick. Listen to your body if it's sore. Listen to what it needs. Do some stretching. Do your warm-ups, your cool-downs, and your body will be ready to go to the next day. I hope this is clear enough about the difference between having it being easy when you go to the gym and listening to your body, having discipline. Hope that idealism is very clear. And I just wanted to make this to sort of explain that, and just explain that it's okay to have bad days, and it's okay to have bad workouts, bad nutrition days, things like that. It's gonna happen, but you have to stay disciplined to your goals, and no one else is going to force you to do it but you. People can try and force you, people can push you, but no one else is going to do it but you. So you have to find the motivation in yourself. You have to find the drive in yourself. Be disciplined yourself and get yourself there. Get yourself to that point. Focus on that goal. Have an end goal and get to it. I don't know what she's doing. And get to it. So that's really what I wanted to say today. I hope that it was clear for you guys, and that maybe now you have a different perspective on how you lift and what you're doing. And I hope to see you guys for my next video.